One of my biggest pet peeves working in restaurants is the chaos that follows a day when there is nothing but big parties. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to reserve and handle large parties in your restaurant the correct way. I'm going to start off with 2 don'ts. Number 1 is don't take parties of 15 or more people without a reservation. Try to get into the habit of not taking parties of 15 or more without a reservation. It's just building structure, setting a system up where your customer base understands that if they want to have a party of 15 or more people coming in, you're going to have to take the courtesy to call and be like, hey, I have a party of 17 people coming in this Friday. It's a lot easier to manage than, hey, surprise, it's already a 30-minute wait because we're busy on a Friday night, but now we're adding a 15 top. And it's just that extra pressure that's just like underlying where everyone is stressed out because they're trying to get to the 15 top as soon as possible because they don't want to lose on that money. But then they know that once it hits, they have to prioritize that 15 top, and then everyone else just forget about it. Number 2 is don't take reservations, don't take parties of 10 or more, and don't take reservations an hour before close. That makes no sense. You're dragging everybody behind, and you're just going to have a longer close, which is going to affect your labor costs because if there's no sales being made after hours when you're closed, you're paying people and you're basically operating in the red because there's no money coming in. How do we take care of large parties? Anything under 15 is what we're going to talk about first. So if you're dealing with a party of 15 people or less, what I recommend is, once again, you stick to the reservation rule. These reservations have to be made at least 4 hours in advance. Have that structure set up so your customers are used to it. When it comes to check-in, when your party arrives, this is when you're confirming the guest count. The amount of times it's happened where they're like, hey, there's a party of 20 coming in at 7. Hey, there's a party of 15 coming in at 7. Hey, there's a party of 12 coming in at 7. And then we're like, all right, so what's going on? Where's that 12 top? Where's that 7 top? It's 7:45. Oh, they're waiting for everyone else to show up. We're not playing these games because when you stop and think about it, you're losing money. Communication goes a long way when it comes to large parties in restaurants. The rule you're going to have for parties of 15 or less is a 15-minute window of arrival. This connects to the guest count. So once they come in and say, hey, yes, there's 12 of us, there's 15 of us, you need to confirm that everyone in the party is in the building. And if they're not, then you give them a 15-minute window to arrive. Because if not, you're losing money once again. On average, your customers are going to dine and enjoy your restaurant probably anywhere between 30 minutes to 90 minutes. And usually the bigger the party, the longer they stay. It should come as a given that large parties should have gratuity automatically included. And when it comes to big parties, you should probably hike it up a little, anywhere above 20%, probably 25%. And it honestly depends on where you live. I live in South Florida, I live in Miami. Like, we're constantly looking at 30% tip down here. So, tip accordingly, I guess. Price accordingly. So, what do you do when the party shows up? Well, when you're going to notify everyone on shift. So this puts everyone into hustle mode. Make sure you have glassware at the bar. Make sure you have plateware in the kitchen. Make sure you have silverware at the tables ready. You have bread service. Make sure you have enough butter. Make sure you have enough oil. Make sure you have enough bread. Make sure you're ready to go as soon as the party arrives, so that the second that they sit down, they're ready for everything. If you serve pitchers of water, make sure your pitchers of water are served and chilled. All this stuff ready to go, so it runs as smooth and efficiently as possible. Now, let's move on to parties of 15 or more because this is where the money comes in. So when it comes to a party of 15 or more, my number 1 recommendation before anything else is we're going to do a BEO. And if you don't know what a BEO is, a banquet executive order. So basically what this means is it's turning into a banquet order. Like it's no longer just, hey, 20 people walked in. Hey, 22 people walked in. Hey, 30 people walked in. It's, hey, they need to make a reservation. And this one is going to be at least 24 hours in advance. And I guarantee you things are going to run a lot smoother when you do it this way. I've worked in restaurants where a party of 25 just walks in and you have to take it with a grain of salt and it's a mess. Someone's well-done burger got mixed up with someone's medium-rare burger. Someone's medium-rare steak got mixed up with someone's medium-well steak. It's a mess. Someone's mashed potatoes had cheese. Someone's mashed potatoes didn't have cheese. Someone's mashed potatoes is touching someone's broccoli. A mess. Having a banquet executive order and having that reservation 24 hours in advance makes life so much easier, and I'm going to explain to you why. Especially if you operate under a prefix menu. Number 1, you already know everything that's going to happen. All the variables under your control. The only thing you can't control is wild cards. And that's not a bad starting point when you stop and think about it. Because if you have someone call you and say, hey, it's my daughter's graduation on Saturday and it's a party of 32 people. And you're like, cool, absolutely, no problem. At what time? 7 p.m. Okay, I would like you to take a look at the menu, and I would like a confirmation within the next 24 to 48 hours for your menu, what everyone will be eating, so we can prepare accordingly. That way, when everyone shows up, all you have to worry about is drink orders. And then by the time drink orders are taken care of, if you have bread service is taken care of, appetizers are coming out. By the time appetizers are taken care of, entrees are coming in. And everything runs smoothly because you already know what everyone's going to order. Obviously, there's always going to be some modifiers. Obviously, there's going to be some allergens. Always pay attention to allergens. Allergens should be the first thing you take note of when you take these menu orders down. But yeah, like I said, if you already know when you come in the door that today there's a party of 27 people, and 17 people are going to order the chicken piccata, and 18 people, that math was terrible, do not quote me on that math, and 10 people are going to order the filet mignon, then you know what to prepare. So you staff accordingly. You know that on Friday you're going to need an extra cook, or you're going to need extra prep from the cook on Thursday because you have a party of 30 coming in at 7 on top of your regular Friday traffic, which is one of the busiest nights of the week. It's like the quote says, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And a banquet executive order is the best way you can do it. I understand sometimes people are like, hey, you know what? This person's eating anything like that. That's great. That's fine. But if you look at it from a BEO perspective, I'm telling you, it's going to work wonders. Especially because if you pay attention over a long run, you're going to start to notice the patterns in what your big parties are ordering. You're going to be like, last week we had 3 parties and they were all over 20. And, you know, a lot of people order the chicken piccata, and a lot of people ordering the filet mignon, but not a lot of people are ordering the grilled shrimp. So maybe we should and then this is how you start getting ideas for creating a prefix menu for your banquets. So when you get parties of 15 or more, you're like, okay, well, you're more than welcome to look at the menu, but this is our prefix menu. And then they'll look at it and be like, oh, perfect. Then we'll have 10 of these, 5 of these. I'm telling you, it works. I've seen it happen. I've seen it go from, hey, a party of 30 just pulled up. And you just sit there and you're literally serving person by person because everyone ordered something different. Everyone ordered something unique. And I get it. It happens. It really does happen. But when you make the switch over to catering style, banquet style, where it's everything has been ordered in advance, everything has been prepared in advance, everything runs so much smoother. So much smoother. Everyone's happy. And the best part is your guests, your customers, they feel special. They feel taken care of. They feel important because you're taking all this time to prioritize their party, and it's making them feel important. So what are they going to do? They're going to tell their friends and they're going to come back because it happens every single time. So as far as handling and taking care of reservations at parties of 20 or more, 15 or more people, we're going to want these confirmations, these reservations at least 24 hours in advance, like I said. And on top of that, you need confirmation the day of, at least 4 hours in advance of, and even the guest count, like I just said. So, hey, just to confirm, we're coming in at 7 o'clock, and it is going to be 22 people, and 7 people are ordering this, 7 people this. Just, I say you allow a 15-minute window for half of the party. That's all I have for today. Take these into consideration. Apply them if you're not using them now. I'm telling you, implementing standards for big parties go a long way. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. My name is Diana. I've been a chef for years. I've worked in restaurants all my life. I'm here to help restaurants. If I help you guys stay in business, then I can keep enjoying your delicious food. That's the way I think about it. So yeah, peace.